Hey, yo, the weather doesn't look too good. Y'all gotta get inside. I'd like to start this video by saying thank you to Mike and Paul Rabel. Thank you to RJ Kaminsky. Thank you to everybody at the WLL and the PLL that made this happen. This means the world to me. Lacrosse is one of my favorite sports in the world, which is an interesting one considering I'm from the state of Alabama and I grew up playing football, played until my sophomore year of college, but I'll get into that a little bit later on in the video on how I even became a lacrosse fan. But I really appreciate this, guys. It genuinely means the world, and let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, roll Woods, baby. Roll Woods, baby. Yes, sir. We got the Red Wings. We got the corduroy. Dude, I like this. Like it's got the corduroy on the brim. Oh my God, dude. I like this. This is beautiful. I appreciate you guys for this one. Oh my God, we got another hat in here. Buddy. Ooh. Simple, smooth, clean. The PLL, the Premier Lacrosse League hat. I love this one, dog. This one's swaggy as hell. I'm a big fan of this one. Big hat guy. If you guys haven't noticed, I have a hat in basically every single video. Do 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 do. Oh, again, roll Woods, baby. Roll Woods, baby. We got the Redwoods shorts, Redwoods Lacrosse Club. This is, dude, favorite team in the PLL. Been ever found out they had K18 whenever the league started. That was my team. Big fan of Kyle Harrison. Gigantic fan of Kyle Harrison. Now this right here, me personally, again, Woods fan, still like the chaos though. I like the entire league. I like every team in the league, except for like the Atlas. Not a big Atlas guy, but dude, this Carolina Chaos tee, this is hard. Like this is you can't deny. And it's champion. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is being worn a lot. Like hey, the league is gonna be in Charlotte. You know what I mean? I might pull up to Charlotte just so I can rock this tee. And last, but certainly not least, certainly not least, we've got ourselves the California Palms jersey. That's right. I am a Redwoods fan, but I had to support the WLL and get my captain, Miss Ali Mastriani. Oh yeah, this jersey is beautiful. This is so beautiful. Look at this. Just. Oh my God, I'm so happy about this one. It's so beautiful. It looks even better in person. It looks cool on TV. It looks so much better in person. It looks so much better in person. Like you guys just, the way the color fades, just it's beautiful. You guys are absolutely legendary. I appreciate you guys for this one. It just like I'll never be able to thank you guys enough. Like I will never be able to thank you guys enough for this. So thank you. Thank you guys. You know, so I would figure there's a lot of people that are a tad confused as to why some dude from the state of Alabama who grew up playing football, played until my sophomore year of college, cares this much about the sport of lacrosse, loves the sport of lacrosse as much as I do. And that's just because of the values of the game. It's the creator's game. It's not like football where like you can tell folks are playing for the tokens. Folks are playing the game for what they can earn from the game. When I watch lacrosse players play the game, they're playing the game because they love the game. It's one of those things that I listen to Lyle talk a lot, and I love to listen to Lyle Thompson talk about the game of lacrosse. He's one of the first players that I ever watched play the game of lacrosse. My friend Kevin, whenever he moved from Colorado down to Alabama, he's the one that introduced me to lacrosse. He put me onto the Thompson brothers while they were still at Albany. And I watched Matt Kavanaugh play at Notre Dame before his brothers ended up playing at Notre Dame now, right? Pat's in the league now and Chris is still there. I got to watch Miles Jones, and Miles Jones was actually the first black player that I saw play the game. And then I started diving in more, learned about Kyle Harrison, the first black player to ever win a Tewaaraton. Like that's super sick to me. So like just seeing things like that, I love the game and watching the way they play the game. They play the game because they have such a love for it, right? Listening to Lyle Thompson talk about the game of lacrosse just made me fully fall in love with the game over the years because he tells you that it's not about the ground balls. It's not about how many wins you have. It's not about, it's not about the goals that you score. It's not about the assists. It's about playing the game the way the game is supposed to be played. It's about playing the game for the creator because it's the creator's game. It's also the medicine game because this game has healing properties. Go find you a stick, find you a wall, and just sit there and watch how quickly you find peace. Watch how quickly everything just melts away because it's just you. It's like finding a flow state in a sense. It's just you and that wall, and you just boom, 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 boom. That's all you do. And it's an amazing sport. It's a beautiful sport. And I feel like the sport deserves more love. The sport deserves more respect. And now I will say, I don't think it needs to be in the same spot as football. Because I feel like if it gets to the same spot as football, it will lose its core values. You will lose the integrity of the sport. Because once you get to that size, it's no longer about the sport, it's about the bread. And lacrosse has never been about the bread. Lacrosse has always been about the sport of lacrosse. And playing the game the way the creator intended the game to be played. And that is something that my friend Kevin has told me a lot about. That is something I've learned a lot from the Thompsons and every Native American player that I've ever got to watch. Like you learn so much about the game. And then, it's just a beautiful sport to me. And I know I'm rambling a little bit about my love of the game of lacrosse, and I'm sorry about that if a lot of this doesn't make sense to you guys. But I'll always love the sport because it's an amazing one. It's a beautiful sport. And it deserves more respect. It deserves more love because it's the creator's game. It's the medicine game. It genuinely has healing properties. And, I definitely will encourage my kids to play the game. I'm still learning how to play lacrosse myself, and I'm 23 years old, but I still go out and try and learn the sport because it's just that beautiful to me. It's just that beautiful to me. So that is how me, a guy from the state of Alabama, became a lacrosse fan. My friend Kevin put it in my face, and ever since the day he showed me the Thompsons and we sat down and watched them back 2015, I think I was in 8th grade, and ever since then I've just fallen in love with the sport because it's just so beautiful. And by that point you're probably wondering like, why didn't you pick up a stick and play? I was already pretty good at football and pretty good at baseball, so I didn't want to pick up something and have to be terrible at it when if I could go back and do it all over again, I would have chose lacrosse over baseball.
You cannot repeat this, I make it look seamless. If you talking down, I cut you off, I promise that I mean it. My style be the meanest. Go on Mars, I'm in Venus. We ain't walking around the bunch and that's where I feel like a